So, we are loading into the map, Lurlian. Daybreak is still a fan favourite, I would say. It's been in the map pool for such a long period of time. It lives to have good maps and good games, usually.
It's getting old, though. This is one of the maps that is really... some people say past its life expectancy, and some say it's already dead, but it's really on its return. In a lot of different leagues, we see this map slowly fading out, not being used anymore. But for this season of WCS Challenger League, we've still got it in the map pool. So we're going to be checking out how this game is going to unfold on Daybreak, a map that we all know and love.
Well, the two players are here. It's spawning up in the top right position. We have the blue Protoss player from Team Dignitas. It's BlinG. And spawning in the bottom left, the red Terran player representing Team Empire, Cass.
Cass has been on Empire forever. Really, I don't remember him ever having a different tag in front of his name. And of course, people in chat are going to be like, yeah, he used to be on something else 20 years ago, but I don't think he's ever been on a different team, has he? I'm looking through his Liquipedia page right now. It doesn't even have that many mentions of him being on any other team. It's just Empire Cass.
He's been Empire Cass for as long as I can remember. He's been on Empire longer than Daybreak's been in the map pool, and that's saying something.
For sure,
so
easily.
Now, anyway, in terms of what these two are doing, currently just both going for really standard, nice normal openings, which is what I'd expect in the first game of a best of three, especially when we are in the bracket stage of obviously WCS EU. You don't want to take too many risks early on. Just want to play it leveled out, make sure you get a good feel for where your opponent's possibly feeling strong or a bit weaker, so when you go further into the series, you can look to try and exploit some of those times. And at the moment, we've just got BlinG taking his double gas up, his gateway nearly done. No gas yet for Cass, so yeah, most likely just going to be a relatively early command center from him.
Yeah, very, very standard early game here. So I'm just going to take this time and point out that if you want to look at a different series, because we have multiple streams today, they are in different languages. So Polish or Russian or French, I believe. You can go to the different stream to watch Duck the Duck versus Hasselhobbs on Take TV and Zed. And if you want to watch Daishi versus Elfie, you can go to the French stream AAA. So WCS has tried to provide different languages to be able to cover as many games as possible.
Which, of course, is very awesome. Now, we've got BlinG sending a probe down to the very bottom right of the map at the moment, actually intercepting that SCV. So these two definitely fully aware. And this makes sense for Cass checking around there, because it's very common to have things proxied on Daybreak, especially down to that base, literally through the path that Cass sent that SCV. So really smart move by him there, making sure that he's safe from any kind of aggression. He's also getting up his command center in second barracks, still no gas. BlinG, on the other hand, he's just happily mining off of 2 gas 6 probes in there, and he's getting a Stargate up. So 1 gate Stargate play. This is gonna be fairly fun to watch.
It should be. This game is already fun to me. This SCV is going to get in here, but it will not have enough time to see the Stargate. It's going to get taken out. Sees that there's quite some chrono energy saved up on the Nexus, which is a weird thing to do in case of an early expansion build, because you would use that chrono energy on probes. I think that chrono energy is going to be used on the Stargate to get out oracles as fast as possible. Could be Phoenix, but the way that BlinG was positioning his probe looked like he wanted to proxy the Stargate, and of course when you proxy a Stargate, you go for oracles.
Obviously, and if he could have got that proxy off, this would have been a lot more effective, but the Stargate is finished. There is the Oracle, the Chrono Boost likely coming down. Now, the Stalker is putting a little bit of pressure up at the front here on Cass. There is a bunker down, but only a single Marine in there. Meanwhile, the rest of the Marines are staying back in the main, so clearly Cass is feeling a little bit cautious, thinking, okay, maybe he will be going in for some kind of air aggression early on, and this is just such a smart move by him, making sure that he is safe.
It's a mistake. Oh, there's the 4 gateways. BlinG is going to go completely all in with this. This is actually a build that I use on Ladder quite a bit as well, because Terran players, they put 4 Marines at the bunker in the front, usually. But Empire Cass, he's so smart. He puts only 1 Marine in that bunker. And because he puts in only 1 Marine, he now has enough Marines in his main base to deal with the first Oracle and the Mothership Core. The Mothership Core has to be so careful, being super aggressive. It is barely going to make it out of there, losing a lot of HP, doing a bit of damage to an SCV, building an engineering base.
Oh, but at the same time, we've got the natural base. That's what I was just looking at. And this Oracle actually racking up a good number of kills there. 5 workers were taken out, 7 in total this game. That was really solid from BlinG, baiting those Marines back with the Mothership Core.
Yeah, he knew that Empire Cast would keep all his Marines in his main base to deal with the Oracle plus Mothership Core combination. And BlinG just mind-gamed him and went into the expansion and killed off a lot of SCVs. But killing off SCVs is not really what you need to do with this push. He needs to kill off those Marines, and he needs to stop the... Oh, that Mothership Core, that was way overextending herself. The Mothership Core is now down. So it's now Oracles and Stalkers. That's all that BlinG has on the field. He's going to have to break cast with it soon.
Yeah, and his entire aim is to pressure into the front with those Stalkers, trying to bait all the Marines forward, allowing the Oracles to come into the main. But currently, we can see that there are 4 Marines sitting in the front with that bunker. There is no missile turret yet in the main base, and the Oracles are going head-to-head with these Marines. BlinG is going to be able to knock them out, and that means that without that missile turret there, so many of these SCVs can go down. At the same time, the Stalkers push into the front, do break the bunker, but the action is really occurring at the back. The Mule's getting taken down, the SCV's getting taken down, the Stalkers pushing up the front as the Marines come back to try and defend this. Lurley and BlinG with an amazing attack here. He has done catastrophic amounts of damage.
Yeah, he's done catastrophic amounts of damage. There's only 15 supply left for Empire Cast. He's only got 9 workers left. He has Stim, he has a factory, but he's not going to be able to use those units at all. And GG is going to be have to call by Cast.